In this video, I'm going to show you how to take the Google Chrome web browser and customize it to meet all your web browsing needs. So if you're ready to get started, let's get going. The first thing we're going to do out of these 6 tips is to make sure that when you open up Google Chrome web browser, you are logging into the actual program itself. So what do I mean by that? Well, if you've never used Google Chrome and you downloaded it onto your PC and you have the little icon there and you click on it, it'll open up a web browser and all the features that Google Chrome has to offer. But as soon as you click the close button on that app, it'll all go away. You haven't set up an account where all their settings can be saved and be there for you every time you log into Google Chrome. So what I'm going to do is show you how to do that. You may have already done that and you may be already using it. For those that haven't, I'm just going to show you what to do. So let me switch over to my web browser here. And here you can see the Google Chrome search page. And if you look in the upper right-hand corner, there's a sign in button. That means you're not signed in. Now you notice up here in the corner, this is where they put the icon for when you are signed in. And in this case, you can see RS Tech Demo. It's got a half circle and a half dotted circle. That means I was logged in before, but I logged out. And when you see the dot dashed circle there, that means it's not on. So what I need to do is log into my account. And I'll do that by moving down and clicking on the sign in button here. And in this case, I'll select my Google account here. And if I can remember the password, click the next button. And there you go. If you look in this corner, now I have my logo is showing in the corner. It's also showing right here as well. So that means I'm logged into my account and anything we change from this point on will be saved in my profile for RS Tech ALO Demo. One other tip here I'm going to show you, this is kind of a bonus tip. If we click on the 3 dots up here in the corner, and we come down here to RS Tech Demo, and if you look over here, there's a whole bunch of different things you can select here. What I want you to click on is the Manage Google Chrome Profiles. And here you see a window that pops up, which is kind of handy. Now, if you have kids, or your wife, or you want a business account where you want a separate Google Chrome profile, you can add it to this page here so that when you open up Google Chrome on your web browser, it'll allow you to select the one that you want to work with. Now, in this case, I have my personal one here and I have my RS Tech Demo one, but what I wanted to show you is this button down here. If you want this window to pop up every time you open up the Google Chrome web browser, you need to click Show on Startup. So what that does is when you open the browser, well, let's take a look. I'll show you what it means. So I'm going to close that out, and then I'm going to close out the web browser here. So now I come down and click on my Google Chrome icon at the bottom of the page. And what do you see? Here's that window that pops up. So this could have your profile, your business profile, your wife's profile, your kid's profile, all will show up on there. And for them to simply get to their profile to do their Google Chrome work, they just click on the box that has their name on it. So in this case, we'll go back to this. But just a key point, if you have multiple people using the same computer, this is perfect for them to have their own Google Chrome profile and all the settings for their Google Chrome and not having you have to come back and reset all the stuff that you had before. Okay, so let's get back. We'll click on the RS Tech Demo thing, and now I'm back to this page. So the next thing that I think is key is saving passwords. And Google Chrome has a great way of allowing you, when you log into a website, a window pops up and asks you, do you want to save the password? And I've set mine to do that. It will also allow you to set it up so it auto logs you into the websites that you go to. And if you're like me and you got a ton of websites and it's hard to, you'd have to go dig out your book to get your passwords and stuff, this is a very convenient way for you to log into websites and not have to do anything. So let's take a look at that. So what we want to do here is we come over here, click on the 3 dots again, and we'll go down to Settings. Oh, excuse me, right here, Passwords and Autofill. And you see a window pops up that says Google Password Manager. So we want to click on that. And so you get this page here. Well, that doesn't tell you much. You can see that I've got, I put 3 demos in here of passwords that I've saved, Lowe's, Target, and USA Today. But what we want to do is click on the settings button to the left here. And then you get this page of possible options that you can click on. Now, here's the first one, offer to save passwords and passkeys. I've got it turned on. You can turn it off, turn it back on. And this is what causes the little box to pop up when you log into a website saying, do you want me to save the password for this website? And you, at that time, can select yes or no. But if you select yes, it will now save that. So next time you come to that website, it will be able to populate your password for you in the box on the login page. The other key feature here is sign in automatically. I've got it turned on as well. And some people don't want to do this because if someone were to log into their account, they could automatically get into all their websites because the passwords will automatically be put in there. Well, if you're using a computer at home that's pretty safe, remember they have to log into your account, your Google Chrome account, to be able to get to this point. And so if you have this set up this way, it will automatically populate the password in when you click on a new website, and it'll open all the way without you having to enter anything. So in this case, I have it turned on. If you don't, you just go back and click it off. But in this case, I'll turn it on. And there you have it. Another tip on setting up your Google Chrome profile, set up to save your passwords, and if you choose to, automatically load the passwords in to any website that you've already saved the password for. Okay, so we'll back out of that. And now we're in one more step here. There we go. So the next tip number 3, is setting up the appearance of your Google Chrome web browser. Now you can see what's on here today, pretty generic, but if you come over here to the 3 dots and you come down to the settings button towards the bottom, over along the left are all sorts of options of you customizing your settings for Google Chrome. And we're going to look at the appearance one. And I'm not going to go all through all these, but a few of them that I'll touch on is the first one is theme. Now you see I've got kind of a light blue one here. If you click on this, you can go over to the right here and click color changes. You can see the color, the general colors of the web browser are changing, or you can create your own by clicking that. And today, a lot of web browsers and particularly phones have the option of a light theme, which we're on now, or a dark theme. And so you can also select that in this particular case. The third option is device. So if you have like Windows set up for a certain type of setting, like light or dark, it will pick that. And in this case, I have it set on light for mine. So customizing this even farther, we want to come down here and customize our toolbar. Well, what's the toolbar? Well, let's click on this and see what we can do here. So if you look up in the upper right-hand corner here, you see these little icons that are lined up here just like it shows here. These are different types of tools that you can have loaded onto your top bar so you can use those anytime that you're looking for them. And if we go down this list here, here's a home one. Well, what's home do? If we turn that on, it puts a little home icon right up here. And you can set up a web page to be your home page. And so if you've got 3 or 4 different browsers open and you want to get back to the home page, you just simply click on that. If we go down this list here, you can also turn on the password manager. That shows as a key up here, so you can basically search your password or your passwords that you're there if you want to. I don't usually do that because I've got it set up to autofill, but you can add that up to the top there. I'll turn that button off. Bookmarks. I've got bookmarks. See these stars here? That means bookmarks are turned on. I'm going to shut that off, and those 2 stars went away. We come back here. If you want those on, you just click that, and now you've got a shortcut up here at the top that will get you to your bookmarks. And we'll scroll down here and see if there's any other ones. Here's the print button. You can see the print icon up here. If you want to have a print icon when you're on a web page, you don't want to search for the print button, you've got it simply at the top of your browser and it will print that. So I always leave that one on. And I think that's pretty much it for what you want to put up in the top for your toolbar. The next appearance thing as we move down here is Show Bookmarks Bar. You may be familiar with Bookmarks Bar, but if you're not, I'm going to turn it on here. Bookmarks Bar puts a bar right across the top of every web browser or every web page that you're on, so you can simply click on the bookmarks that you have put into your bookmarks bar very simply by clicking there. Now you see I have Gmail and WeatherBug put up here just as a sample, but if I say I want to go to WeatherBug, I just click on that. Simple as that, I'm on WeatherBug. It makes it very simple to go to different websites just by clicking at the top of your window. And you can save those very simply, just like saving a bookmark. But when you do it, when you click on saving a bookmark, it'll ask which folder you want to put it in, and you can select Bookmark Bar or just general bookmarks. So let me go back here. Okay, we'll go back to appearance. So Bookmark Bar, I would recommend you putting that there. Another way to do it, I'm going to open up another page here, and we're going to go to Gmail. And say you want to add that again to your bookmark bar, you can go over to this little star here, bookmark this tab, and it gives you a folder to put it in. In this case, it's Bookmark Bar, and I say done. And now you can see I've got a third bookmark on my bookmark bar, which is the one I just put. Another key tip here is if you want to edit that, you can right-click on it and say Edit. You can take off the title or just say Gmail. We'll come back and drag across that and say Save. And now it says Gmail. Or if you right-click on it again and say Edit, you can remove the name and hit Save. And now you just have an icon. So if you've got a ton of bookmarks across the top on your bookmark bar and you know what the icons mean, a slick way of putting more space on your bookmarks bar is just to eliminate the text. So let's go back to the settings button here. I'll close out this inbox one. And let's see, I think that's pretty much it. Oh, down here at the bottom, you also have the ability to change the font size. Now, if you're in your senior years like I am, sometimes you want to increase the font size so it's easier to see. I've got it set on medium. If I go to small, that will make the text very small. It doesn't change on this particular page, but when you look at a web page, it'll be small text. Medium's a pretty good compromise with my readers, so I can get by with that. But if you want to go bigger, you can also go up to large and very large. And then finally on this page is called page zoom. This is another one for us seniors, and this one works. If I click on this, it's at 100% now, but if I click on 125, now you can see everything has gotten bigger. Now the downside of that is now you've got to use these slider bars to move around on here. Let me close out this bookmarks thing to go up and down. If I go back to this to go to 100%, I can move that up and down here, but I don't have to go as far. If I go to 200%, well, now I'm way off the page. You know, I've really got to scroll to see this thing, and it's not very convenient. So that's the downside. But if you're having problems seeing the screen, that's a great way to magnify it so you can see what's on there very simply. So those are the basic appearance customization things that we're going to look at here. Now we're going to go back. I'm going to close this out. We'll go back to here. And we're going to talk about the bookmarks bar a little bit more. If you go to the three dots up here, well, bookmarks in general, excuse me. If we click on the three dots here, you come down here, here's bookmarks and lists. And over to the side, you've got hide bookmarks bar, show all bookmarks, and the one I wanted to show you was bookmark manager. So what this does now, it shows those that are in the bookmarks bar, which you see here, or the other bookmarks, and I don't have any. This way, if I had some, though, you can come down and it'll list them all out here, and you can edit each one by name. You can move them in order up and down. It allows you to sort your bookmarks in one page rather than trying to do it on the pull down deals. If I click on here, you can come in here and do it, but it's just not as convenient when you can see them all on one page here. So I mentioned this for if you get into saving a lot of bookmarks, it's a great way to come back and edit those bookmarks in one simple place. The next thing, step number 4, 5, I guess it is these tabs up here. I don't know if anybody's used these, but to me, they're the best thing that I found on browsers today, is a way to open up multiple web pages at one time. So you can see this first tab here. That's the first tab. It's got this Google Chrome page. If I come over here and click on this and I type in, what do we want to type in? Weather. And I've come down here and we're going to do the weather channel. Well, now you see I've got a weather channel on this page. Well, I've got the browser search for it. I'll click on weather channel here. And so I've got weather channel open up on my browser. Well, I also have the Google search button here as well. Let's say we want to add another tab. Let's say we go to pizza. And we don't want Pizza Hut. We'll just do pizza, and we'll select I guess we'll take Pizza Hut. Now I've got a third tab here. You can see those are all 3 up here, and I can easily switch between those 3 web pages just by clicking on the tabs at the top. Okay, so I'm going to add one more. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to do mail. And now I've got my mail opened up. I'm going to get rid of this pizza one because it's just kind of out there. So now I've got 3 different tabs open that I can browse. You can have as many of these as you want. You just keep going across the top. And if you're like me and you've got your social media on, you've got your email on, you're checking out the weather, you're doing some Amazon shopping, all those things can be open on the top of your web browser. So here's the next slick thing. Let's say there's 3 or 4 pages that you go to all the time, every day, and you're tired of having to open those up. We'll say that the 3 of those that we have is this one here, the Google search, the weather, the inbox. Those things I always want to have open when I'm looking at my Google Chrome web browser. Well, they've got a real slick tool here. If we come down to settings, and you come down this side, you go to startup. So what startup does is that when you open Google Chrome, it gives you the option to start up with just an open new tab page. You can start where you left off. In this case, we have all these things here particularly, or you can set specific pages you want to open when you open your browser. So in this case, it's showing me the ones that are open right now. And in this case, I don't want, let's say I just want the inbox. And, well, I guess I want all 3. I want the inbox. We'll take out USA Today. We'll say this one we don't want. So what I now have is it will open inbox and WeatherBug when I open Google Chrome. Pretty slick. You know, if you had your Facebook, you had your Gmail, you have your weather, maybe you're a stock person and you want to see what the stock market is. When you click on Google Chrome icon on your desktop, all 4 of those could open up when you open your browser. And you can just leave them on. It doesn't affect anything. So just to demonstrate what we just did there, we're going to close out our browser over here in the upper right-hand corner. And we'll click on the Google Chrome icon here at the bottom. I'm going to select my profile here because remember, all these settings that we've done has been under this RS Tech ALO demo profile. So we want to open that up. And you look at that, we've got our inbox here at the top. That's open. And we can click on the weather. And now I can get the weather. Very simple way to streamline, I guess, your login to Google Chrome or your web browser in the morning, or anytime for that matter, and have the websites open that you want to use and use a lot. So there you have it, 6 tips on taking the Google Chrome web browser and setting it up, customized for your web browsing needs, having everything you need right at your fingertips, particularly at the top of the web browser, anytime that you are logged into the Google Chrome web browser. And remember, this is good for every computer you go to. You could be one at home, you could be one at work, you could be in Germany at work over there. You get to your Google Chrome web browser, log in on your Google account, and bingo, all those bookmarks you have are there. I hope this has been helpful for you. It's been a great help for me in using my computer. It's even better when you've got two screens that you can display stuff on, so you can have twice as much stuff. But it's very convenient to set up your Google Chrome web browser with a custom profile for all your viewing needs. If you enjoyed this, please give me a thumbs up. And if you got any comments, put them in the box in the comments section, and I'll get back to you with any information I might be able to provide you. And stay tuned for more RS Tech ALO tech tips.